Hey, it's Tauri, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going back to the guys in VoicePlay. We're going to be checking out Valhalla Calling. It's a Miracle of Sound cover, of course, featuring J.NONE. Now, if you guys don't know anything to do with Norse mythology or Viking culture, just absolutely fascinates me, so I'm extremely excited to hear this and to check this out. So without further ado, let's just dive right in and listen to this song together. Oh, those low notes.
Ships on vigor of the waves are skimming, bearing summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign.
Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, ravens soar over new frontiers. Storms and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears.
Vows of favor of the thrill.
Why is it that I feel like Jeff could absolutely... Well, no, Odin could absolutely sound like Jeff. I just feel like that's how he would sound. You know, he'd have this super low, bassy tone to his voice. I can't be the only one.
Shields and spears.
Vows of favor of the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder pound within. Oh, the echoes of eternity. Oh, Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me.
Valhalla calling me. Sails are swaying on the crew.
They still absolutely blow my mind that they can make this full sound with just voices. And, you know, it's funny because I just started rewatching the Viking series. I never finished it. I think I may have got to like halfway through season 3, and then for some reason I stopped watching it, and I don't know why. And my husband and I just recently went to Rome, and in the evenings, well, just to chill out because we'd be exhausted at the end of the day. So we got to like 8:30 and we'd shower, get in bed, and we'd watch a couple of episodes of Vikings Valhalla on Netflix. And so that, you know, got me wanting to start Vikings from the beginning again, because I never got to see the story fully play out or anything like that. And it's crazy that voices can do this. You know, they are, of course, instruments in their own right, but every time I listen to VoicePlay, it's just like absolute craziness. And I think the one thing that really does inspire me with like Vikings and Norse mythology and paganism and things like that is just because I guess I have that in my ancestry. Like I did an ancestry DNA test quite a few years ago, and it did come back that a tiny, tiny small percentage of me was Norwegian. So of course the Norwegian people, Vikings, did obviously come and raid and invade England. And the rest of me is just British and Irish. No surprise there, but it was nice to see that tiny little percentage. It's like 7 or 8%. And I guess that's just what, like, deep down in my soul, what just it calls to me. And just, I find it extremely fascinating. I'm not gonna lie.
Sails are swaying on the crimson river, blood and glory in the fighting field.
Shields are shattered into splintered timbers, iron and steel. Fires are rising and the bells are ringing, and glory takes the golden halls. Golden glitter and the sound of singing as God's call. Oh, the echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Feeling like a king, I'm more like a guy. Feeling eternal like I'll never die. Getting revenge and eye for an eye. Ready for battle and ready to fight. Ready for war, right at the top. Ended with blood from the head of my ops. This how I go, it don't ever stop. This what I do, I'm up at the top. Wrath the hell raining down. When it come, they hit the ground. They all end up 6 feet under. Their souls end up in the clouds. Fight for the crew cause we'll bleed and we'll brawl. Always protect to be free, never fall. Fight for the glory, the conquer the freedom, we'll never forget. Valhalla.
The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me.
Oh, that rap part. Amazing. Amazing. And it just makes you think of these Viking warriors, women and men alike, shield maidens, and of course just warriors, or berserkers as they would call them, just going into battle and not being afraid because they've been raised that, if they die an honorable death in battle, that Valhalla and the Great Hall of Odin, and they get to feast with Odin for the rest of their lives. And of course, now we know that the Vikings did take some form of drugs to help them get revved up. And I mean, you kind of need that in a way, because I would be absolutely myself if I had to go into battle against other people. Not only because I'm tiny, but no. Death is my biggest fear. There's that too. So not the act of dying, of course, that's inevitable, it's going to happen, but just the not knowing what's going to happen, because I'm kind of agnostic in a way. I don't tend to have particular views here, whether that's one god or whether that's multiple. I kind of need that evidence, and there really isn't evidence. It's all faith-based, and I was never really raised in a family that talked about religion or had strong views. My mum was always more paganistic. My dad never really spoke about it. So I don't know. I don't really believe one thing or another. I find all types of religion super interesting. That we have this world full of so many people and there are so many ways that people have faith, and it just blows my mind.
Valhalla calling me.
To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me.
I just got goosebumps right at the end. The guys just never fail to put a smile on my face. This was absolutely incredible, and there is a comment that I just want to read that somebody had made under the video, and it says, Eli reached up to Asgard for his notes. Jeff made a deal with the Warden of Helheim for his notes. J.NONE traveled to Alfheim for his smooth melody. Caesar has the bloodlust of Thor in his eyes, and Lane with his arrangement connecting with his Viking ancestors, looking like Humidal, guarding the percussion, ready to sound the horn for Ragnarok. I just thought that was super cool, and it just every single time they just blow my mind and makes me so excited to listen to more from these guys. It's also made me super excited because I do have like a Viking style tattoo that I want to start on this arm, you know, another half sleeve, but I gotta get this arm finished first before we move on anywhere else. But I do want the goddess Freya, and this is particular portrait that I've seen. It's like a side profile portrait, and she has a cat underneath, and I want my own cat, Mojo, because Mojo, she is my soul cat. I love that cat with my entire being, and you know, you're not supposed to have favorites, but it's she's the one that started this crazy cat lady journey for me, and she's my baby. She chose me, and yeah, there's a whole story that goes with that, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. But yeah, absolutely insanely good. Even Miracle of Sound commented us like, well done lads, definitely one of the more creative covers I have heard. I rate it 10 raised ale horns out of 10. Well, now I need to go back to watching some more Vikings and catching up on that, but don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.